What's going on, everybody? We're gonna be doing a film study on Alexis Arguello, his precision in particular, and there's this fight with Kevin Rooney. A lot of you might know Kevin Rooney as Mike Tyson's trainer, but before that, he was actually a fighter himself, and he had a very similar style with Tyson. The only thing is, he doesn't really hit like Tyson, but his head movement was pretty tight. His defense was pretty good, but in this fight with Alexis Arguello, that didn't work, and we're gonna see how Arguello landed his punches, and when Kevin Rooney made adjustments, we're gonna see how Alexis Arguello reacted to those adjustments. So let's get started with this one. So we're gonna see how Alexis Arguello used the check hook to disrupt the rhythm of Kevin Rooney. This is the first one. You see how Kevin Rooney started off by moving to his right, then moving to his left. As he moved back to his right, he walks into Alexis Arguello's left hook, and he was in path for that punch. This is another one right here. He's gonna move his head to the left, to the right, and to the left. As he moves it back to the right, Alexis Arguello checks him, moves it back to the right, and he's in the path for the left hook. So, you know, he's actually moving into that punch, making it more painful. That hook didn't land as clean, but it disrupted Kevin Rooney's rhythm for a while. Now Kevin tried to go low. For the first couple of rounds, he was slipping. In the next couple of rounds, he started to duck under the hooks, and he started to predict it a little bit more because Alexis Arguello wasn't really leading a lot with the jab. He was mostly throwing hooks. He's waiting for Kevin Rooney to make a move, and then he just throws that check hook. So Kevin Rooney started seeing that, and he started rolling with the hook. However, there's also a counterpart to that, because once you roll, you're also in the path for the right uppercut to the body or a left uppercut to the body. So you're actually going down, and you're actually crouching onto the path of that punch. So you're bumping into that punch in a sense. The trajectory of your body is going that way. Here's gonna try to roll. He's gonna try to roll, predicting the right hand. Good on his part. He predicted the right hand, but then as he went low, he actually was in the path for the right uppercut to the body. So it was actually a worse thing. That it was actually a bad decision on his part. He was caught with the right uppercut right there. So you see how Alexis Arguello started off by measuring the rhythm of his opponent, breaking the rhythm of his opponent, forcing his opponent to adjust and actually start rolling instead of slipping side to side, because they could easily get caught with that check hook. But then it was actually a trap that he sets, and as soon as Kevin Rooney starts to roll and duck under those hooks, he started catching them with body shots. Now we're gonna see the check and shoot that Alexis Arguello really does a lot. You see guys who does the check hook like Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather, Mike McCallum. They throw the check hook, but there's no follow-up in it. Alexis Arguello had a follow-up, and that was a great thing about him. Whenever you throw the check hook, he would sometimes follow it up just to make the opponent pay a little bit more. Now here Kevin Rooney will throw the right hand, and then he left himself off balance, and he got caught with a check hook and a right uppercut to the body. See that one more time. Here he tries to throw the right hand, and Alexis Arguello counters down low with a left hook, more of a check hook, and then Kevin Rooney left himself off balance, and he walked right into that right uppercut to the body. That must hurt a lot. Now he did the exact same thing later on. I think it's in the same round, and I think he was aware that he was doing this, but you know, sometimes when you get in there, when you're in the heat of the moment, you can't really think about all these things. So here, he throws that right hand again, and watch Arguello as he throws that check hook. It actually went onto the shoulder. The hook actually landed on the shoulder of Kevin Rooney, kind of pushing him away, and Kevin Rooney kind of was off balance, and then right after that, he walked right into the right uppercut to the body. So now after he rolls, he wasn't just rolling now, he was throwing the right hand. He was trying to go over the top of the left hook. However, Arguello, with the right timing, was actually good enough to check those right hands and then force Kevin Rooney to get off balance and then walk right into that right uppercut to the body. So it was actually it was actually a worse situation for Kevin Rooney. Now we're gonna see Kevin Rooney move his head in a very predictable position, which he did a couple of times in a fight. Although he made adjustments, he still stuck to the same old pattern that he had, which is move to just slip side to side. And then here you will see he slips to the left and then he slips to the right. Alexis Arguello times that beautifully and then catches him with the left hook. But that's not the end. He throws a right hand, and you see how Kevin Rooney's head snapped back over there. Slip left, slip right, gets caught with the left hook, and you see that right hand caught right on the mouth. I think it's on the mouth or on the nose, and you see how Kevin Rooney's head snapped back just from that right hand. All right, let's talk about the left hook to the body now. How did they land the left hook to the body? Well, first of all, the basic setup, of course, the right hand. However, Kevin Rooney or Alexis Arguello didn't overcommit to the right hand, and he used it instead as a measuring stick to force Kevin Rooney to raise his guard or duck down low, probably expecting a body shot, and you know, he would throw that left hook to the body. So here he used the right hand to measure the distance, and then he sees that the left or the right side of Kevin Rooney's body is open, so throws a left hook. He throws the left hook. Now he's gonna do that one more time, but this time he's gonna punch on top of Kevin Rooney's shoulder. So you see it right here. He punches on top, and you see how Kevin Rooney tightens up and raises his guard a little bit, leaving him open for the left hook to the body. And he used that as a measuring distance, because if your right hand can get past the opponent's shoulder, that means that your left hook to the body can get there even easier, because your right hand is way over the opponent's head. And that means that that implies that you're in the right distance to throw that left hook to the body. And then he throws that left hook to the body right there. And Kevin Rooney did a pretty good job of blocking that shot. Now he's going to do the exact same thing here. He's going to throw a right hand. This time he commits to it. And then he sees Kevin Rooney kind of raising his guard. And then he throws that left hook to the body. Now we're going to talk about an underrated aspect of offense, and that's throwing soft. You see Mayweather throwing on the bags, and a lot of people say, oh, he throws soft on the bag. Why is he doing that? Well, it's simple. In the fight, you don't always have to throw power shots. Sometimes you have to break the pattern and kind of scale down the power of your shots in order for your opponent to kind of relax. And after they relax, after they think that your shots are weak and you're tired, whatever, you can kind of deceive them to thinking that, oh, he's not really throwing hard, he's not really throwing shots that are 100%, shot that will knock me out, and then all of a sudden you throw that KO shot. Here we're gonna see it. I'm gonna play it a little bit faster because it's kind of a long sequence. There he throws a soft uppercut, a soft jab, a soft hook, another soft hook, some soft shots right there, double jab, uppercut, soft hook. Again, soft jabs, There, the uppercut to the body was kind of power. He put a little bit of power in it. Same thing with that. Soft uppercut. There throws an uppercut, and then he throws a. Just look at it, all right? I'm not gonna commentate over this. You see how he throws those soft shots, and then all of a sudden later on, boom, is gonna knock out Kevin Rooney with a right hand. Here it is. Jab, boom, right hand. Kevin Rooney was kind of relaxed for a while.